Do you come from a land down under, where beer does flow and men chunder? Can't you hear, can't you hydro thunder? You better run, you better take cover, cause there's a bloody great big speedboat coming down from that waterfall.
Hydro thunder!
Hydro Thunder is an arcade powerboat racing game released in 1999 that was later ported to the Dreamcast that very same year as a launch title in North America. It is the first title in Midway's Thunder series of racing games, which also includes Off-Road Thunder, Four-Wheel Thunder and Arctic Thunder. Being a powerboat racer, all the game's courses take place on water, which adds an undulating quality to the action that generally makes it feel more wild and unpredictable compared to most racing games. The game features a set of 9 tracks split across 3 difficulty levels that can only be unlocked when you place high on the podium of each track. A further 4 bonus tracks can be unlocked by winning each of the hardest courses to bring the total amount of tracks up to 13, a hearty selection for an arcade racing game. Winning races in Hydro Thunder requires the player to be very aggressive with your boost gauge. If you're not boosting, then you're not winning. Boost can be obtained from blue and red icons that litter the tracks. The red icons add a much bigger portion of boost to your gauge, but generally you want to be gunning for every boost icon you can see, otherwise you're going to be seriously lagging behind the rest of the competition. Boosting also gives you offensive capabilities as you smash into other boats and send them flying out of your way, and it don't feel great every time you do it. The absolutely frantic action is also complemented by the game's unhinged course design, which often throws things like ramps, wildlife, massive drops off waterfalls, volcanoes and even tourist boats at you. Hydro Thunder is constantly cooking up a new batch of mad nonsense to send at the player, and it's a gloriously daft game as a result. All of this would mean nought if the game didn't handle well, and thankfully it pulls that off as well. Despite the races taking place on water, which greatly reduces grip, the boats handle really well, and if you time your use of the boost well, then you can also use it to help you turn corners more tightly. The whole setup feels like it's trying to give the player all the tools to express themselves to the fullest, and as a result this is a wonderfully playing game that feels tight and responsive despite all the lunacy that is happening around you. Honestly, I can't sing Hydro Thunder's praises enough. It's everything I want from an arcade racing game. Tight control, great course design and extremely flashy presentation. There's also a great selection of courses and boats to unlock, meaning it feels like a pretty substantial package even on home consoles. This Dreamcast port has also become the high bar that all other ports are compared to, and even the 2005 port to GameCube, PS2 and Xbox as a part of Midway Arcade Treasures 3 is based on the Dreamcast version. I'd say it was only really the menus that let the overall package down, as they lack music which just makes it feel like something is missing. I feel like some suitably cheesy hard rock could really help here and get you feeling amped as you go into the races, but this is a minor complaint that doesn't really spoil the in-game action, it just strikes me as odd. Either way, if you like arcade racing games and you haven't played Hydro Thunder, then you're seriously missing out on one of the best.